Hello there and welcome to today's episode of the West Ham Rebuild. Here we have the European places for the first time in what feels like forever. 7 games played, 14 points, 4 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss, 13 goals scored and 9 goals conceded. If we can score a little bit more, we might get into those Champions League spaces, but just being in this position with a game in hand as well over a couple of these teams, we could go up to third with a win in this one. And unfortunately, we do have Arsenal, pretty similar record to us. 4 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss. They have 22 goals scored, so pretty consistent from them since that last episode where we had a pretty unlucky draw against Manchester City and Crystal Palace. We took on a new promoted Norwich with Liam Manning in charge. Ollie Watkins got 2 and Morgan Gibbs-White got 2 as we scored 4 at home against and defeated Norwich. Into the Carabao Cup and we took on Reading, Joe Bellingham, Matheus Fernandes and Chris Rigg getting 2 on that one. 2-1 win away at Bournemouth. Morgan Gibbs-White and Elliot Anderson getting 2 early goals. Give us the win on that one. Pretty good performance against Liverpool, but the quality of Florian Wirtz and the rest of the Liverpool team just was too much for us. Neto and Mateta getting a goal, but a little bit too strong of a team from Liverpool. Over to the other side of Liverpool, and we're at the Hill Dickinson Stadium where 2 goals from Elliot Anderson got us the 3 points away at Everton. Over to Brentford and our first loss, and I don't know how we lost this. We had all the chances in the world. Brentford genuinely had 2 shots. Dom Solanke got a goal, and for some reason we just couldn't. As you can see in the bottom corner, Kelleher got man of the match for them. Over to Ipswich, we had a 2-1 win. Ruben Neves penalty and Ollie Watkins goal, giving us the 2-1 win at Portman Road. And then a big international break. Today we have Arsenal and Aston Villa. Arsenal at home and then Aston Villa away. Where are they in the league? Aston Villa are 14th, so probably a win and a loss in this one. Anyway, let's have a look at this one and make it a little bit more easier to see. Why is that being weird? I don't know why that's being weird. Anyway, let's ignore that. Let's go on the combined one with Watkins up front, Varela and Neto on each wing. Gibbs-White, Anderson, Neves, Diouf, Goose, Stroke and Sedilla on the back four with Ramsdale in goal. Van der Voort, Chilwell, Kilman, Gusto, Fernandes, Rigg, Bellingham, Guilherme and Mateta. If we go to our under 21s, it looks like Mads Manson literally went public over game time, and just look at him. He's our 3rd choice keeper at this point. Put him in the under 21s and then he requested a transfer. He's gone to Middlesbrough for about 5.5 million, honestly. It's not exactly what West Ham paid for him, but he's not really been performing for us, so kind of just got to deal with it. Anyway, let's go into this game against Arsenal and see where we actually lay, because we've been playing some pretty good teams, but nothing like out there. Matches like these might have the fans. Right, London Derby. We've been playing some pretty good teams, but not really top team. The only really top team we played against was Liverpool, which just completely outclassed us, but this will be the real test to see where we are. Here we are then. First highlight of the game, 10 minutes in. We do love an early goal. Ruben Neves on the side for this one. Goose knocks it in for Raya. Raya saves it straight out to Gibbs-White, and we do get another early goal. 12 minutes in. Looks like our European hopes weren't just a fallacy. Still is early in the season and early in this game, but 1-0. Now, a pretty good showing from us. Arsenal have had about 65% possession, but honestly, not created much with it. I'm pretty proud of what our team has done so far. If we can hold on to the 3 points, it would be nice, but Arsenal on the exactly let it lie down, let us take it. Juve straight to Gyökeres. A little bit of a mistake in the back line there. Kind of just going to happen. You make mistakes at this level, you're going to get punished. Victor Gyökeres with Arsenal's equaliser and their first real highlight of the game, first shot on target. Watkins to pick it up for us though. Varela on this left hand side, usually plays on the right but swaps in with Neto. Bukayo Saka wins it back for Arsenal. Forward to Gyökeres. Goose wins it though. Timber back to Saka. To Ødegaard. Gyökeres in behind, has a shot. He's in the back of the net. Arsenal literally have had 2 shots, both in the last couple of minutes, and this one, luckily for us, is disallowed. VAR checking the goal, but it won't stand. 61 minutes in, looks like we've still got the draw. Arsenal literally, there are only 2 shots on target we've literally seen. Timber knocks out for Juve. Neves to Varela. Wingers have been a little quiet in this game. Varela does a lot of tricks there. Pulls it back to Gibbs White. Gibbs White scores. Cardoso Varela has literally not even cost that much, and the youngster has got quite a few assists, I do believe. Morgan Gibbs White and Elliot Anderson. Just them pullbacks just work a treat. Martinelli does stick a foot in though. Counter attack for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka and Gyökeres on the right hand side. Gyökeres to Saka, back to Ødegaard. Forward to Bruno Fernandes, of all people, in the back of the net. And this one is offside as well. Arsenal have been pretty, lackluster in this game, to be honest. That's the second goal they scored on the counter-attack. But this one, like the last one, offside. Massive win in this one at home against Arsenal. They did score twice, put the ball in the back of the net, both of them was offside. They scored their only shot on target, but West Ham come away with a 2-1 win. There we are then, up to third, as you can see in the live table in the middle. David Raya, one of the top performers as well for Arsenal, could have scored a couple more. Win against Arsenal is definitely what we need to do if we have those European ambitions. We are then into the second game of the episode against lower mid-table Aston Villa. Still a decent side, so going to be good to get the 3 points, but we're in the Champions League space at the moment. Harvey Elliott does bring it back for Aston Villa though. Pau Torres, Emi Martinez. They do have quite a good team, but just not clicking at the moment for them. Harvey Elliott to Kamara. Morgan Rogers on this left-hand side. Forward to Harvey Elliott isn't behind. Ramsdale tries his best to make himself big, but Harvey Elliott in behind. They do have a couple players that can hit us on the break, and looks like Villa have done exactly that. Konza to Cash. Villa a little bit of possession. Under the rain at Villa Park. Yuri Tielemans. Goots on this round side, taking on Juve. Got plenty of options in the box. Tielemans on the edge of the box as well. Has a shot in him, but not on that occasion. We got them Pau Torres for Aston Villa. Seems like Aston Villa are definitely having the better of the possession. Definitely a possession-based side in this game. Cash to Goots on this side. Mixture of Varela and Juve. I just completely lost my words there. Watkins in behind does win the corner though, and nothing comes to it. Struck to Goose, our first real chance of the game. Looking top left, Arsenal 3-1 up against Brentford. Varela trying to take on Cash. Cash does get a ball in. Varela works his way past Cash. Over to Neves. Crossfield ball to Neto. Can he do something on this right hand side? Crossfield ball into Anderson. Shot is blocked, but falls to Gibbs White. 35 minutes in, it looks like we've finally woken up. Aston Villa 1, West Ham 1. To Killer. Up to Neto. Takes on his man. It looks like Maatsen. Cuts inside. Decent save. Out to Gibbs White. Scored the first goal and scored the second goal just before half time. One of the best times in the games to score. Morgan Gibbs White, a double, has got us from behind to winning this game. For Aston Villa, Pau Torres on the left hand side to take it. Ian Maatsen. Back to Torres, taker of the free kick. Maatsen. Ezri Konza Aston Villa a little bit shell-shocked. Goots takes on Diouf, does get behind him. What do we do? Cuts back in, Neves off the bar. Decent little shot from Villa, and a little bit of pressure we've got to withstand. To Diouf, Villa has 2 men on him. Matty Cash completely sides him down. I think that might be a red card. Matty Cash with his second yellow, getting Aston Villa down to 10. Looks like we have the advantage on this one. Hopefully we can get those 3 points over the line into added time now. 92, 93, 94. There we are then, double win. There we are then, double win episode. 2-1 win against Aston Villa. And was it a 2-1 win against Arsenal as well? Right, let's have a proper look at the league table, as it's been a little while since this has happened. Right, still processing. But stages, we are third in the table, 20 points. Still a game in hand. We could go top with a win over Manchester United in the next game. But a little bit of a difficult fixtures coming up. Manchester United. Then we've got a couple of easy ones with Chelsea and Brighton. Just before December, Liverpool, Newcastle, our bogey team Fulham, Spurs as well. Going to be a difficult December, but get through that and European dreams might actually be real. Anyway, that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.